Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about XRP, XLM, as well as QNT. I hope everybody is excited for the next coming weeks to even months, because there's a lot of bullishness to actually happen throughout this entire market, and I'm very excited. But with that being said, before we fully jump into this video, I just want to ask, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, turning notifications on, and also hitting that like button, as it does help the channel grow immensely, as well as get the video out to more individuals, and I do greatly appreciate that. Now, I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think out of these three assets is the most bullish one? Comment down below. In my mind, I still think that QNT is the most bullish one in terms of supply to use case value, especially with it being the network of networks, but that's just my overall opinion. Now, ultimately, we're seeing a lot of breaks across the board for a lot of altcoins. In fact, XRP is down only about 0.14%, but it did do a pretty good run overall this week. But I'm expecting a lot more upside potential for XRP, of course, as you guys already know. Bitcoin still kind of ranging at about the $68,000 level, and of course, Ethereum trying to make its way to about $5,000. That would be incredibly bullish for us ultimately. Now, within this market, we also look at XLM, and XLM is actually doing some solid moves, up 3%, nothing too crazy. I am expecting a lot more movement on XLM very soon to catch up to XRP in terms of percentage moves. Right now, it is up about 192%, and we do know that XRP currently is up about like 400%, 431% actually. But at the all-time high, or I shouldn't even say the all-time high, but the high this bull run alone, XLM was up at like, I want to say 600% at that point. QNT, it's kind of fallen down. It is sitting at number 57, but I do expect this to bounce back and actually have a parabolic run to about $1,000 plus by the end of this bull run. Of course, we're going to be watching the charts closely to see that nice reversal happening on the USD and the Bitcoin pair for QNT. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about some TA actually. We're seeing here, Stellar Lumens XLM, 820 days of accumulation, bottom support on the Bitcoin pair, reversing, and I've talked to you guys about this reversal happening at some point in time. If we do repeat that same pattern, if history does repeat itself, we're expecting about like a $10 plus XLM by the end of this bull run. And that goes with this, right? If 2017 history repeats itself, what many people claim, then we still have an increase of 2,900% for the month of November and December, from 3 cents to about 89 cents. That means XLM at $10.44. And XRP technically should be at $10, like I said, without the SEC lawsuit. So if we're talking about a $10.44 XLM, if history does repeat itself, we're talking about a much higher grade target for XRP by the end of this bull run as well. So I'm still very excited for both of these assets, like I've said. And yeah, I'm getting very, very excited. Now we also see here another one. If you thought Track was an anomaly, here you go. Get ready for XRP, because it is next. And I do also completely agree with this. I think that XRP is going to pretty much repeat this nice pattern here, where we do break above the all-time high or even retest the all-time high. Here's that kind of structure going back from November 2nd. Shout out to Credible Crypto, by the way. So here's that nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave to really kind of get to that all-time high and break it and go into price discovery. Similar to what Track did. So I'm very excited to see what these next few weeks to months are actually going to look like for XRP, and also even XLM, as well as even QNT ultimately. Now we also see here, with Tranglo and RippleNet, say hello to on-demand liquidity and goodbye to complicated cross-border payments. This is incredible. Here is Tranglo 9 hours ago saying, "We want to help businesses free up as much working capital as possible to drive growth and onboard more customers. Discover how you can eliminate pre-funding with our partnership with Ripple and its on-demand liquidity service, ODL." Guys, do you understand what it is even happening behind closed doors right now? This is huge. In fact, check this out. So let's talk about Ripple's global network technology, RippleNet, and its on-demand liquidity ODL service, or you could call it instant cash flow. Look at this. 59% of respondents say RTS for cross-border payments is key to business growth. 70% say RTS can drive business expansion, and 68% say RTS can drive market share gains. This is going to ultimately be the future for what finance is going to be looking like. I think a lot of people are kind of disregarding XRP because of this SEC lawsuit. And like I said, if we do repeat that 2017 bull run pattern, first off, just look at the price chart for XRP. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous if you look at the zoomed out stage point. We should have had a lot more price appreciation, but of course the SEC kind of came in and said, hey, that's not going to happen. But we do know that it went from about 20 cents to about $3.84 on some exchanges, but this is saying about almost $3.50. And if we're going off of the lows in November, I think it was like around, let's actually kind of zoom in. So let's go to November 9th, because November 9th is pretty much the day today, and we're looking at about 20.5 cents. And I'm just saying, okay, and again, I'm not saying that this is accurate or that we're going to be doing this, but if we did the same exact move of the 2017 bull run, we would be looking at about, and let me do the math real quick. So we would be looking at about, from our current point, which I think it's like $1.26, yeah. We would be looking at about $22 plus. So that is a fairly high target point to actually get to. And I'm not saying that it is 100% accurate or we're going to repeat these percentage fractals exactly, but I'm just saying with a lot of the news that's been happening lately, I would not be surprised at all. We also see here Ripple is helping BCB build a CBDC prototype in Brazil. This is incredible. Again, when we're talking about CBDCs, we're talking about ODL adoption, we're talking about payment processing, we're talking about instant payments, cross-border payments. This is pretty cool. And again, they're also talking about R3, and they're talking about the interest to explore central bank digital currencies. This is pretty cool. And this article came out just yesterday, so this is going to be very cool to see how a lot of this kind of plays into the news. We know that in 2017 and 2018, there weren't that many partners on Ripple or RippleNet and utilizing XRP. And, we've been seeing a lot of bullish news. I'm just saying, if retail FOMO kicks in, just imagine how high we could actually pump. Now we also see here in QNT, 14.6 million QNT. That's all there is. There will never be any more. Only 1.46 million wallets can ever own just 10 QNT. Just 10. Supply is decreasing on exchanges. Many will struggle to buy just one QNT in the very near future. Aren't you tired of missing out on real wealth? And we also see our staking will leave fewer for sale as well. Let that sink in. When staking for QNT begins shortly, it is game over for supply. Low supply plus demand equals price surge equals more demand equals less supply, and the cycle will continue. Yes, just understand what is about to happen for QNT, guys. I'm telling you, this is much bigger than Bitcoin. When we're talking about Bitcoin prices, we will be at these prices and more per QNT in the future if you guys do understand what you are holding. Fact here, being in QNT is like knowing you have the winning lottery numbers but are just waiting for it to be called out. Sit on your hands and you'll reap the benefits and the rewards. It's really that simple. This is a long-term hold. If you cannot hold this long-term, I'm telling you guys, you are not going to succeed because this is a long-term hold in my mind. This is a huge long-term play as well. The upside potential here is everlasting. We actually see here, ever wondered why the first solution mentioned on QNT's webpage is the IMF's semi-decentralized model for central bank digital currencies? Just look at this, right? Multi-ledger tokens, MLT, minting multi-DLT stablecoins from fiat funds. Example, this QNT or Quant solution implements the IMF's semi-decentralized model for central bank digital currencies. It also enables simple and flexible implementation of synthetic CBDCs and can be used by banks as more flexible type of stablecoins. Pretty interesting, right? When we're talking about what is happening, and we even see here, I think the larger economies would like that one. Works perfectly for synthetic CBDCs, a lot of choices, and reduces risk of having to choose just one solution. And I'm telling you, this is the network of networks. This is going to connect all of these massive DLTs together on one massive DLN or decentralized ledger network. I've always said this. I've always discussed the upside potential for QNT. In terms of interoperability, I think it is one of the most undervalued and overlooked use cases in this space, and I think that QNT is going to be the heart and soul of a lot of these DLT technologies, especially when they are going to be at scale or at mass peak adoption, because at some point in time, all of these massive CBDCs or all of these major DLTs as well will have to be able to message each other, be able to connect with one another, to actually transact with one another. And guess what allows that to happen? QNT, and there's only one like it. We also see here, hey crypto Twitter, y'all getting excited that total crypto market cap hits $3 trillion? Well, look at QNT facilitating the $3 trillion market cap exchange alone. This is huge. Check this out. SDX, which is the new digital asset exchange of SIX Group, $3 trillion market cap Swiss stock exchange, goes live on November 10th. And guess what powers their exchange? That's right, Q&T over Ledger. Q&T is key infrastructure for a company that has 2 times the market cap of Bitcoin. Guys, are you understanding what is happening? And we do see here the first meeting of Digital Pound Foundation also happens on the 10th. This foundation was created by the CEO of Quant, Ripple, and Electroneum. They will be joined by the head of tech from Bank of England. Whales are buying. Paper hands are selling. Guys, are you realizing what is about to happen in terms of the FOMO and the massive price appreciation that's going to happen on Q&T? I understand that we are sitting at number 56, or I think it's maybe 57 now, right? Yeah, it's 57. We're sitting at number 57 with not that much price appreciation just yet. I understand that we went from like around $8 to like $500 almost. That is nothing. We have a ton of upside potential. We are only sitting at about a $3 billion market cap. For something as big as Q&T, we should be at a $300 billion market cap. This is only the beginning for Q&T. Grab as much as you possibly can afford to and just hodl it, because the future is so bright for quant networks. I cannot express that to you. Of course, XRP and XLM also have bright futures together. I've always discussed how these two pretty much topped out exactly on the same date. They continue to move in a cohesive fashion. They will continue to move in that cohesive fashion, and the upside potential on both of these, I don't have to tell you guys, it's astronomical, right? Especially if we repeat the patterns in the past. It's going to be a beautiful year to be holding the Phoenix and XLM and Q&T. But with that being said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful Nick. Peace out, guys.